In this video, I'm going to be telling you about the Standing Company, which is a company that makes stand-up wheelchairs, and they are based out of Saginaw, Michigan. Ray, who is an awesome guy, he came down to my house to show me the standing wheelchair and let me use it so I could make a video to show you guys. So I want to thank Ray for letting me try out the wheelchair and recording footage so that I could make a video about it. And also, I want to give a shout out to Scott, who also works for the company, and thank him for getting me in contact with Ray and letting me know about the Standing Wheelchair Company and their wheelchairs. After I say a couple of things about the wheelchairs, I am going to show you a video of Ray talking about their standing wheelchair and also a video of me using and standing in their wheelchair. The Superstand standing wheelchairs that they make are available in different colors. They're made in America, and they are also available in 3 different versions. The first version is the manual Superstand, and it is a manual wheelchair which you also stand up the wheelchair manually. The second version is the half power Superstand, and this is the one that I used. So it has a manual feature, and you use that to stand up the wheelchair. But as far as moving the wheelchair around the house or wherever, it has a powered joystick, just like a powered wheelchair does. The third version is the full power Superstand, which has a power standing feature. It has one button and a joystick, and you also move the wheelchair around with a powered joystick, just like a powered wheelchair. I used the half power Superstand, and what I liked about it and was actually surprised about was the fact that it stood you up really quickly. It was also very stable. It didn't feel like you were going to tip over or anything was going to break, which is probably because it's made in the USA. And I also liked the armrests that it had on it, which I had never seen before. You will see in the video that it has armrests like this, and they flip out and go down, or they can go right here around your chest so you don't fall over whenever you are standing up. The half power Superstand is the best of both worlds. You get the easiness of moving around just like a power chair, and you also get the manual, workout of a manual chair by manually standing yourself up with these wheels. And lastly, it is probably the cheapest, most quality built standing wheelchair that you can find. So I suggest you check them out. Now I'm going to let you listen to Ray.
There's a release. I'm going to hold this back with my finger, Mason, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to swing the chair around a second. So that, and again, this could all flip-flop. This can be on that side. This generally is on the weaker side, the less dominant side. Okay, when I hold that back at the same time, I'm going to put my hand here and bring this forward.
Okay.
So now I'm going to swing back in front of you. All right, turn that off. I hold the red lever, the release. I bring this forward, and just like this, I stand myself up.
Wow.
So there's 2 gas shocks that give me the assist. So they're set for a person's weight. Mm-hmm. So like we got a guy who weighs 350 pounds, we got people that weigh 100 pounds. I mean, it can work for them. All right. When you're standing, all right, the medical benefits are, they're indisputable. You're putting weight on your long bones, okay, so you're making your long bones stronger. Every time you go up and down, Mason, you stretch your hamstrings, your tendons, your muscles, your heel cords, all right? While you're doing that, your heart's pumping, all right, so your circulation's better, okay? When you're standing, you get the best pressure relief. I mean, every wound nurse in the world will tell you standing's the only way for true pressure relief. Okay, I don't care how soft a cushion you get. Standing is the ultimate, right? Also, because you're opening up your internal cavity, you breathe better, which is good, all right? your bladder works better. Many of our users report far less and even eliminate urinary tract infections. Okay, your bowels work better. Right? So all of that simply by not sitting here and rather doing this. Okay, you make your body healthier and stronger by standing up. You're not taking any pills. You're not taking any drugs. Okay, nobody's cutting you up into surgery. All you're doing is making your body do what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Now, those are the health benefits. What's it worth to me if I'm a chair user? And if I come over here and I think, well, hell, I'll just change the light bulbs now. Okay? What's it worth to me if I stand up and drink a beer? What's it worth to me if I want to stand up to hug girls? Okay? Because it's a lot more fun hugging them like this. All right? These arms, if my balance is good, I can kick these down. Okay? If my balance is good. If not, you get a wide chest belt to hold yourself in. You know, it's a lot. Everything on a chair pretty much can be on our chair. What's it worth? They play the national anthem. I can stand up, unlike our athletes who don't want to. Okay? So this has got a lot of benefits. Plus, I got more job opportunities. All right, people who want to work. I'm not saying you can't work being seated. Don't misunderstand me. You know, lots of people can be successful. Do I have more job opportunities? Sure, I do. You know, can I weld from this position? Yes, you can. Can I weld even better if I can go to here and here and here and go all the way up and weld? Now am I a better? Oh, absolutely. You know, if my upper trunk is good, can I get back underneath the hood of the car and work on the engine? Can I adjust the CNC machines in the shop without having to say, hey, can you come over and calibrate these for me? I'll do it myself. There's a lot of employment or occupational values to it too. And again, unlike that, wherever you are, say you're standing up to hug the girls, okay? So you're hugging a girl. Guess what? You're doing therapy at the same time, all right? Because you're up, because you're not seated. That's the secret. You just can't be seated. That's what all that research talks about. That sitting down is killing people. They're telling us, me, ambulatory people, they're telling your dad and your family, you all got to get up more. Well, hell, if we got to get up more, what about you? When you're stuck 16 hours a day. It's brutal. You know, you're in good shape. You've kept your body, you're nice and trim. But gee, sitting down, you got all that pressure going on your backside. You know it. Your internal organ tightens up. Cavity tightens up rather. So now your bladder doesn't work as well. You don't breathe as well. You know, your circulation isn't as good. Your hamstrings get tight. They lock up. You start getting muscle contractures and your legs start going a certain way. This is the way you prevent it. Just like this.
Wow.
It's duck soup. It really is. So, and that's why this is really catching on. Because people know that, again, it isn't for you, but if I'm sitting here and I'm a big fat guy and I got to do this every 20 minutes, it's killing my shoulders. I ain't going to do this after a while. You know, I'm going to cheat because it hurts. So I'll go like that and sit back down. I've had therapists tell me, you know, they can get me the fattest, thickest roll cushion in the world. Sooner or later, I'm in trouble. You're fighting City Hall. You know, when you're seated, the therapist will tell you, gravity is killing you. When you're standing up, gravity is your friend. It makes your body work better. And again, no drugs, no pills, nothing. Can't tip this over. I can't touch my toes anymore because I'm too fat, but I used to. All right. So you're going nowhere. I mean, you can't stand on the side of a mountain, you know, but any kind of relatively plane, you're going, you know.
Wow.
It's not heavy. I don't know what your chair weighs, but this only weighs 220 pounds. I'll bet that's more than that.
Yeah, this is 350.
There you go. Yeah. It's made out of an aircraft steel. All this stuff comes apart, as you saw when I drove in. You know, you can. Almost all the therapists put a roll cushion on here. I'm just sitting on foam today. J-back you can put on. People like that. I don't know what you have. Pretty much anything you've seen on a traditional chair, you can put on our chair.
Mm-hmm.
But standing has the benefits of keeping your body in good alignment and making you healthier and stronger. If you use it. Now, if you get our chair and just sit in it all day, you got to want to stand up and down.
Right.
You got to say, our users tell us all the time, Mason, they say, when we're in a conversation or there's a conversation going on, I hit a gal in Topeka, Kansas. She says, Ray, she says, all I see are butts and belts and crotches. Butts and belts and crotches, crotches, butts and belts. She says, I'm sick of looking at butts and belts and crotches. She says, and everybody looks down to me, hi, how are you? Well, I'm fine, I'm not stupid, I'm just sitting down here, See, so now when I stand up, she says, that's all gone. I just see people. And people don't see my wheelchair, they just see me. That's what a lot of our users tell us.
Wow.
So it's a big, big deal. For the right person. Again, you got to want to stand up. If you want to stand up, if you want to make yourself healthier and stronger, this will do it. I don't mean tomorrow, but over the course of time.
Mm-hmm.
Arms up. Oh wow, you got that right down.
That's it. Be sure to check the description down below where you will find the link to the Standing Company's website, www.thestandingcompany.com, and you also find their phone number where you can contact them at 1-800-STANDING. Be sure to let me know down in the comments below if you have used a standing wheelchair yourself or if you own a standing wheelchair. Also, check out my video on the health benefits of standing after a spinal cord injury.